So I'm home on leave, about to go on my 5th combat rotation. So sitting around the table, and one of my family members speaks up and says, well, I'm just worried about this next election because I just don't want to go to war. In the kindest way possible, I looked at her and I asked, do you know what I do for a living? Contact! 6 o'clock! Move up on me! Online on me! Keep your head down, stand by. Tell them to lay fire down. We have effective fire on our position. I think the average American has an idea of war that is rightfully not accurate unless they've endured war, right? How can you expect them to understand it? But I do see a gap where we need to know the names behind that, right? It's not that I'm just wearing red, white, and blue twice a year or putting a post on my social media of like, God bless America, like I'm going to facilitate people understanding the names behind the sacrifice.
He was my firstborn. I had him at 18. And he was my everything. Rob loved the military. He could have done anything. He was smart. Everybody wanted him. He graduated high school with almost 2 years of college. I come in the house and he goes, Mom, there's 2 guys at our door. And I knew. I said, you have to tell me they asked for me or asked for Dad. He goes, they asked for you, Mom. And then a few minutes later, they knocked on my door. I wouldn't let him in. I go, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. They came in. They go, Miss Holland, we have to talk to you. We have to tell you. And I go, I don't know. I go, I'm not going to live without him. I've had him my whole life. He helped me grow up.
Rob Sanchez was a 1st Ranger Battalion Ranger. Rob was my first roommate, and we were in the same company together. Rob was super handsome, remarkably smart. I don't know anyone that didn't like him. Tactically and technically proficient, but he was killed in action in Afghanistan in 2009. We've lost thousands of servicemen and women over the past 20 years. But where's the text messages, reaching out to the mothers and the fathers and saying, hey, miss you, hope to see you again this year. Hey, how are you? The Hero Games is a community event here in Bedford, Virginia, where once a year, and only once a year, we reach out to a Special Operations Gold Star family. We bring them into our community for a week. We put them in a beautiful bed and breakfast, pay for all of their expenses, travel, lodging, everything. Welcome to the 2024 Hero Games, honoring Sergeant Robert Sanchez. It's an absolute honor to stand here today among such an incredible group of individuals. The Hero Games is not about testing our physical limits. It's about showing this year's Gold Star family that this community loves and honors its fallen. To our athletes, your participation today is a testament to your willingness to physically suffer in memory of Rob. It started with me coming home on leave and challenging my brother and his wife, their CrossFit gym. And so he let me put together about a 2-hour workout.
A lot of them said it was the hardest thing they'd ever done. So they weren't very happy during it, but afterwards they said they had this feeling of accomplishment that they had never felt before. Some people were like, great, I feel accomplished, I'm never doing that again. But then a surprising majority of the people were like, when are we gonna do that workout again? So not only is this event navigating a water obstacle, but it's testing their communication skills as a team. Because they're given a photo of a board arranged with different puzzle pieces, and every board is different. And so the job is for one teammate to go down there to evaluate the picture and try to rearrange the board. They're allowed to move one piece, and they'll come back and they communicate with the rest of their team to make the next move.
It takes a lot to become a special operator. But I did it as an 18-year-old, 130-pound little redneck. And all I had was grit and determination that the next time I came back to Bedford, I'd be able to look at my dad and tell him that I was a Ranger.
The most meaningful part to me has been seeing the healing that happens with the family. Because every single one of them is like, I thought everyone had forgotten. And we haven't.
It's so incredibly moving having the family there, getting to meet them, hear the stories about their loved one. It's something so powerful that you only really understand whenever you're there in person.
My son would just, he's here, he's smiling down saying, you know, when you met your people. We've always been a family that worked out together forever. So he would love this. The only reason I did it was because he would love this. And you guys are fabulous.
We don't know why we're still here. You know, the guys that are and the girls that are. And so what better to do with my time than to build a relationship that's enduring with the family members of my buddies.
This whole thing is awesome because we lose a lot of guys. It's good to see one make it to that, you know, retire.
Thank God for men like Rob Sanchez.
To Rob!